175.
The T He Wants FR segment. T He Wants for real. 49 years old, single, black, 6 feet 2 inches, 223 pounds. Hashtag hate disappearing pics. I am military geek, college discreet. I am into jocks, muscle, pause, daddies, guy next door. I am open to friendships, relationships, dates, pronouns, and gender identity. He, him, man. What I do. I am a person that is straightforward. There is no surprises with me. Are there more honest people in the world? Why are people so cold and bitter? You only have one life to live. So, why don't people spend it trying to make the world a better place for all people? What I'm looking for. No disappearing photo. My memory lasts as long as the photo. What interests me? Cooking, traveling, spending time at home, enjoying life, and being the true freak that I am. True freaking to the front. I know God have blessed many people with a good body, dick, looks, and ass. But why are most of these people the ones that don't have a place to stay? They are broke and are not mobile. At least have money for Metro or Uber. But these same people that have the most demands, that is so funny to me. The crazy part, some want you to give them money and get mad when you don't. Plus, they smoke weed all day and broke. I have no issues with weed since I do mine, but at least handle the important things in life. When I can take you to the bank, cash you in to pay the bills and mortgage, is when I will bow to your demands. I am educated, successful, have house, car, and good job. But I never have any demand but to be honest and communicate. I know I am not for everyone, but at the end of the day, I am happy to be where I am in life. Very independent. I am not mad at anyone that do them. But dealing with me, you have to have something more than body, dick, looks, and ass. Asterisk. Soca, reggae, R&B.
Asterisk.
Minions.
Asterisk.
I hate liars. Don't hit me up if you have nothing going for you. A mind and soul is what keeps my interest. I am not an ATM or taxi. Get a damn job. I am not paying for shit that I can get for free. Get a life and a job. I tried really hard to find some reason to give him 4.5 stars, but and not put him in my trifecta of men. But I'm sorry, I have to give him 5 stars. He is beautiful, and I love his profile. 5 stars, and also that's right, because we're not just judging people on are they beautiful, are they unbeautiful. It's how do they present their photos, and I feel that he presented his photos well. Like some of his photos, he was sexy, debonair, and other photos, he was given a smile, and that's very excellent. Okay, um, what I like that I is cool with people who do weed, but he's not cool with people who do weed and can't pay their bills. He's like, that's a problem. When you can't do your weed, when you do your weed and you can't pay your bills because weed is an expensive habit. So that's a problem. Now, I also like that he called himself a nerd. Now, as far as my two dislikes, I dislike how he was talking about how it's a cold world and people are so bitter because I feel that he could might write somebody off just because he's like, oh, you bitter. And I must admit that perhaps to an extent that was a personal trigger for me, but it is what it is. Feel bad. Yeah, as far as my second dislike, I do feel badly that he has been taken advantage of. You know, he's 49 years old, which means he's like 54, but he, he, I'm just keeping it real. But it's just something about those 9 and 0 age numbers that people love to just like, well, I mean, I'm around that age anyway, but he's beautiful, period. But, you know, just keep living and it's unfortunate that people would take advantage of somebody like it's unfortunate when people take advantage of anybody, but I kind of read through the line in between the lines that he's been taken advantage of in his profile, and that's unfortunate. Conclusion: he's a foreigner. Um, and you could tell sort of by because I try to read profiles verbatim all the time, and you can kind of tell by his verb conjugations that it's like he's not quite. But if if he wasn't 8,000 miles away from me, I would shoot my shot and I would bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, baby, for him. I would. Okay, like the song "Cuff It" by Beyonce. Anyway, basic complexity.
And I just wanna read the notes of alright. Now as far as likes, one thing about him I definitely fell in love with the fact that he's straightforward. Because personally that's what I always liked about friends, partners, whatever. Just don't. When it comes to people saying they're concerned about my feelings, my senses, if my feelings, just be real. And yeah, that's the thing I like because he was like, he just gets straight to the point, which I wish a lot of people would do. Um, Now, yeah, that is definitely like yeah. Um, as far as dislikes, seriously, I didn't see anything. I just like, and yes, I heavily thought about it, and really nothing popped up.
What's your conclusion for the profile and how many stars do you give?
Oh, I'm sorry. Um, Conclusion for the profile overall. Personally, I think it's great. Um, and in the ranking of 1 to 5, I would say 4 only because I almost never give anyone a 5.